Exterminate! You are the dumb. Stop talking, Michael Kenny. We can't hear anything.
No. And the lights are on. And the 5 lights go out. We will be racing in Singapore. Full wet. The lights are out. And we are away. What a start to the race. Everyone crawling off the line. Look at that. The slowest start you'll ever see. Into turn 1. It fits on the leads. And a big bang there. That's one of them Mercedes cars hitting the back of the Toro Rosso. But they all just about struggle their way through turn 1 and 2. Ritson leads the way then from Audio Grilla in second. Chris Johnson is third. Whoa! He's no longer fourth. He has a major moment. Pirouettes through 360 degrees many times, and he's down to the back of the pack. All sorts of spray as we see the rest of the field go down Ruffles Boulevard. Look at that. And down they go. Look at one of the Mercedes there having a major moment then as they go into the brakes and down into the middle part of the lap. Still out in front, it is Ritson from Audio Grilla. And third is Chris Johnson, fourth is Corsa, fifth is Joe, sixth is Michael Davies, and seventh is Jay, the two title rivals, not at the front, but together in sixth and seventh. Michael Kennedy, Gary will find a way through. Joe slides, aquaplanes off, straight into the barrier, and he's dropping like a stone. Fifth becomes sixth, then seventh, and potentially eighth as Arctic Devils slithers past him. And now Joe, aquaplanes, slides, crashes into the wall, and somehow drops to the back of the pack. It's a disaster for Joe, it's a disaster for Dom in the opening lap of this race. They have paid the price for being extremely aggressive on this first lap. I don't know what happened to Tom. He spun round many times coming out of turn 2 and on the way to turn 3. But out front, no such problem for Ritson. He leads from Audio Grilla and it's third place for Chris Johnson.
Oh no.
Jose, what a disaster. Michael Davies then.
You got to bring a safety car out.
King and Davies sixth, and with these two here, Chris Johnson absolutely must get himself into a winning position this evening. Long way to go in the Singapore Grand Prix. It's the longest race on the calendar, and with this heavy rain, we could be here for quite some time. And Michael Davies slides wide and wider, closing in on the wall, gets it picked up, corrects the car, but Jamie's alongside now, down the long straight as we lose Joe from the race. Joe has retired as Jamie attacks Michael Davies on the brakes, and the lights from the skyline reflecting onto the track, and it's like a blue haze you can see reflecting off the surface. Still Jamie stuck behind Michael Davies, and that was incredibly close. Michael Davies nearly losing that position. What a fight it was. Michael drifting the car. I mean, as if it was calling the great dirt. No, it's not dirt rally we're out near Michael, it's F1. And I tell you what, he's very close to hitting the wall. He remains in fifth place with Jamie all over him in sixth. And they go into the tight, twisty section again, and it's going to get tough for Corey to find a way through here. And still we wait for any major mistake. Chris staying ahead at the moment, Corey closing in. Is there any way? He's really close this time. Can he maybe dive up the inside on the exit of the Anderson Bridge? That's a very risky manoeuvre. We've seen Hayden do that last night in TGP2. Worked out for him, but not in the cleanest of manners. I wouldn't be trying that as early as lap 5, and he's having a little look, but Chris Johnson is well aware of any looks from Corey, and especially against your teammate. You don't want to be trying that. And Chris is moving out of the way. He's moving out of the way, and Corey goes through.
What? Disgusting tactics of Ferrari.
That is very strange. Chris Johnson, who, by the way, folks, is in a championship fight, moves aside from his teammate. What are they smoking down at Ferrari? It must be pot. Oh my goodness me. Corey goes through into third, Chris Johnson drops to fourth, and yes, I'm right, there is Mauricio Arrivabene smoking pot in the pit wall. Who would have thought it? Absolutely incredible what has happened to Arctic. Will that bring out the safety car? And it will bring out a virtual, that's what it'll do, and will anyone come into the pits? For a new set of wets or for a set of inters, what's the track conditions like? I need somebody to tell me, what is it like out there?
Too wet.
And Audio Grilla coming in! Wow! That seemed like a major gamble for him to be taking, and he's came into the pits. And that In my opinion,
Chris
it's
Pitts, Chris
crazy
Pitts.
for someone in such a good position. And Chris has done it as well. This is a decision that could decide the championship. Goodness me. Will anyone else feel the need to come in? Michael certainly doesn't think so. And neither does Jamie. What tyres are going on? What tyres has Audio Villa put on that car? Chris has gone for intermediates and Audio Villa has gone for wets. Well, that is going to be either an inspired decision or a stupid decision.
Let's hit the pantry. Exit.
Gorilla what, sorry?
He hit the pit exit coming out and spun round. But I don't think he's got damage,
he's
but
spun
he's
on the
lost.
pit exit. Oh my goodness. And he drops to second as a result. And the virtual safety car is no longer out. Maybe if it was a full safety car, it might have been worth trying that one and putting another set of weights on, but I cannot see how Audio Villa's going to have the pace to keep going. I'm going to ask Jamie, what state are those full weights in? What kind of percentage are we talking?
I can double check. They are 17%.
Well, to me there's absolutely no reason for anyone to come into the pits then.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yes, Audio Villa is coming into the pits having fitted wets. He's not sparing the pit lane, surely. No, he's not. He's coming in for inters. Maybe he meant to come in for inters the first time, and he fits them now. He is absolutely thrown 18 points in the bin. What a crazy moment of madness from Audio Villa. On to the inters. He stays 7th in all of this, but yeah, I think he's been spoken the same stuff as Arriva Beni, and in fact, as he comes down the pit lane, he stops at the Ferrari pit wall, and Arriva Beni passes him a joint. So there you go. It really has been an incredible turn of form over the course of the season in TGP2. At the start of the season, it looked like it was all Michael, it was all Jamie, it was all Chris. Just like we had 3 title rivals for the majority of last season. But this season, it's all swung round, and the teammates of the 2 title rivals have started to outshine them and start closing the gap. It's a tale of 2 halves as Corey comes in for inters, as does Ripson. Wow! Michael comes in and so does Jamie. I'm surprised neither of these 2 chose to stay out and cling on to the finish. They're both coming in. Now the question is asked, where is Chris Johnson going to be? Where is Chris Johnson going to be? Is he going to lead this race? Has it been an inspired call? I said he was smoking pot, Arriva Beni. Maybe he's not. On the pit exit, Chris Johnson is going to go through on his teammate again, and that might be up into 2nd place. What a result this is. They've gained here. And massively, well, they haven't gained. They haven't really gained because Ripson is miles up the road, sorry. But they have sort of gained quite a bit. They've gained massive amounts on Ripson. Chris had a little bit of race back. Now, what about Jamie? He's closer than he's been before. Here we go. This is a chance for Jamie. Well, he forced Michael into a mistake. No, it doesn't seem like it. Michael does well through there, but he's closer than he's been. This is Jamie's opportunity. Will it be his only opportunity? Can he seize the moment? He's got the toe. He's got a slipstream. Will he dive to the inside? No, he streaks to the outside. Tries to go the long way around. They're side by side for the first time in the whole race. Jamie has to go wide and cannot find a way through on Michael Davies, and still he's stuck behind him. And the fury is going to be colossal. Franz Tost is banging his fist down on the desk on that pit wall. He is getting increasingly frustrated, but still 13 and a half laps completed. Jamie remains stuck behind that Williams, and now they go through past Ginger Andy, the lap car, and over the Anderson Bridge, and Jamie again is stuck in position with no way through, and they come out again, and Michael Davies will streak clear down the back straight. It's all about Corey and Chris, and Corey looks pretty close. Will he throw all his eggs into one basket and risk it on the brakes? No, he won't. He almost gets alongside. They are going to be alongside now as they go into the next corner, and Chris almost squeezes his teammate out of the room there. They're almost side by side, and Chris knows he doesn't need this. What is Corey doing? Should Chris move aside if he doesn't have a penalty and just hold the gap at 3 seconds? Because if they crash, they could end both their races. Onto the brakes then, toward the Anderson Bridge they go, through the old Singapore slang as it once was. Chris remains ahead of Corey as they go across the Anderson Bridge. Surely this is Corey's last chance. Will they have a lunge? No, he won't. He goes to the outside. Chris will hang him out to dry, and here he does. Is there any way now for Corey to get through? Down the long straight they go. Will he dive up the inside? It's his only hope now. Otherwise it's over for him. He can't find a way through, and surely that is the end of it for Corey. He surely cannot find anywhere to make a move in the closing corner. He's almost pushing Chris through the corners. Get a move on, he's saved. But there's nothing he can do about it. It's going to be a third place for Corey unless something major happens. But all eyes now must switch to Ritson, who's coming round the final corner. It's been a masterclass from a man who's never won a race. But I tell you what, he's won one now here in Singapore. Ritson wins the Singapore Grand Prix with an absolutely faultless drive. Well, there it is, folks. Ritson winning by 7.8 seconds to Chris Johnson. He just finished ahead of his teammate Corey, but he had a 3-second time penalty. Michael Davies, fourth. I suppose fourth will do. He extends his lead over King and DJ by a further 2 points.
Ritson on pole from Corey and Josh.
And the title fight starts to get towards the nearing end. Here we go, the 5 later on, and we are racing. Ritson from pole, the winner last time out, leads from Corey as he goes down towards turn 1. It's a long run. Who will lead into the first corner? It looks like it's going to be Ritson as he hit the brakes. Ritson leads in. Is there any contact as they go in? One of the taller rods back to the umbrella. Having a little look up the inside of Corey. Goes to the outside, switches back to the inside, but there's no way through. And one of the Mercedes banging with one of the Red Bulls down the back of the pack. Let's have a look. Who was that? It looked to me like it was.
Chris is off! Chris is off!
And then Chris is off. And 2 Mercedes and one of the McLarens take the grass to avoid it. Dom, let me know who's that. Chris and who?
Michael Davis!
Michael Davies, wow! What happened to Michael? Is he still going?
He's back on the 7th, I think, or 9th even, 9th.
And I tell you what, the way this championship is going, I know it's early, but Ritson, Corey and Ocho Villa, 1, 2 and 3 again, closing in on the Jamie and Michael Davies and Chris Johnson are all making mistakes. And it was hinted in the paddock over the weekend, and hinted yesterday in qualifying, that we could end up with a 6-car title fight. It seems a little bit over the top to suggest that. We're getting ahead of ourselves a little, but if things keep going like this, we could. It's still Ritson out front, Corey in second, who switches to the outer part of the track to try and pick up some more water. Third position is Jamie, who followed, is Odavilla, who followed that line, and what's happened?
Crumpets out.
Okay. You guys survived, which is good. As Trumpet drops to 9th, and Michael Davies is up to 8th, but Joe is right in front of him and will not be getting out of the way, I don't think. And this could be a good strap, but Joe is struggling, he's going wide, and Michael, they nearly make contact as Joe slides, and Michael slides. They do now make contact.
Team legends.
Just about goes through, and his front wing damage for Joe. He's really struggling as Joe is. Wow. He and Michael Davies nearly swiped each other out of the race, especially when Odavilla hasn't fell behind Michael Davies. That just lengthens the gap between Jamie and Michael Davies even more. Jamie's third at the moment. Quick update on Michael Davies. He's 7th, and we have Joe Sayer. Next up for Michael Davies is Dom Smith. And that's Odavilla. Here's some good pace on him, and I think Michael Davies' best result here in the scale where they are is going to be 7th place. Incredible. But how good is his pace? Flying up through the field and trying to drag a result out of this Grand Prix. This is interesting. What tyres are going on here? Ritson comes in as the lap times continue to tumble, and the Williams mechanics are out. And what tyres will go onto that Williams up onto the jacks? It's a set of the intermediate tyres, and away he goes back down the pit lane. Is it a gamble, or is it an inspired decision? Back down the pit lane he goes. Jimmy, how are those tyres?
It's very slippery still.
And Joe's gone!
Be a safety car, be a safety car!
Joe Sayer and out of this Grand Prix! Well...
Safety car!
Yeah.
Yes! The engine is
got
gonna
safety
work!
car!
I don't believe it!
Safety car deployed here! And this race has been turned on its head by a moment of madness from Joe Sayer, a lag issue, and then he crashed when he shot himself from the lag. And we now have a safety car, and we've got drivers already on intermediate tyres. King and JG second in the title hunt, needs a victory to retake the title lead. Ritson in third position in this world championship, in this race. Odavilla 4th, Dom Smith 5th, Michael Kenny 6th, James Ryan 96, the commentator on for 6 world championship points. Make that 8. and he's on wet tyres, so that won't last for long. Arctic Devils 9, Jackal 10, Beto 11, 12 is Mr. John, and 13 is Chris Johnson as we come out at the final corner and get ready to go racing again as Arctic Devils peels into the pits again, presumably going for dries as they cross the line to start the 10th lap out of 14. It is Corey leading then into the first corner. You've got to make sure the brakes are up to temperature. Very cautious into turn 1 and he leads the way. Jamie in second. It's all single file at the moment. No moves being made. All being cautious. Making sure the tyres are in the window. The brakes are up to temperature. That's on in third. Fourth is Audie Brilla. Fifth position is Bob Smith. And sixth, Michael Davies as we go down the hill. And is there any way he can come up with the goods tonight?
Josh from
Look at that, Ritson going side by side with Audie Brilla trying to go through here, side by side. Is he going to find a way past Ritson? He is! And up into third place goes Audie Brilla. He pushes his way past. A vital move. And can he now get after his teammate and really put the cat amongst the pigeons? That would really anger Toro Rosso if he got that car ahead of his teammate.
I swear, if it's like Malaysia last season, I'm going to stop.
6/10 the gap as they cross the line, but look, Audie Brilla's as close to him as Jamie is to Corey, and this could be a real dilemma for Toro Rosso. Ritson fading a little bit, struggling to stick with the front three, not fading as bad as Dom and Michael Davies though, and Michael just cannot find a way past Dom, and you got to hand it to Dom Smith, resilient defending. He's doing a superb job for Manor. King MJG 9/10 back, and again just struggling so much for traction out of the corners, so frustrated. Mum, go away. I'm not coming through to ask to check if you're ahead of me on Breaking Bad. I'm doing a commentary. Okay, Audie Brilla runs in
Michael's
third.
through!
King MJG second, and Michael Davies just make the move. He takes fifth place from Dom Smith while I was discussing Breaking Bad with my mother, and through up into fifth place goes Michael Davies. Ritson fourth. Third of is Audie Brilla, and I tell you what, there's no way Michael Davies is going to catch these guys. If Jamie ever needed a wake-up call to make the move on Corey, it's now, but Audie Brilla is on Jamie. He's closer to Jamie than Jamie is to the Ferrari ahead. Things at Toro Rosso could be coming to a head pretty soon. France Toss looks absolutely disgusted on the pit wall. This is a flashback to Michael Kenny and Aidan Griffiths in the Red Bull team. It might have been in qualifying that one, but this is in the race. Jamie will be thinking, what are you doing? Don't get involved in my title fight. Audie Brilla has other ideas.
Backed off. He backed off.
Looks absolutely disgusted in the pit wall. He's banging his fists on the counter in the pit wall. And I tell you what, this is not going well. Jamie has to dispatch Causa immediately.
No! Christmas Murray have gone off.
And it's all kicking off for the back battle for 5th, 6th and 7th. Chris goes through. Jackal goes through on Dom Smith, who's slithering down the field. And this is incredible. It's all kicking off all of a sudden. Michael Davies is away and gone. Chris can try and hunt him down for 6th as the two Myers will start dueling over 8th place. Out of the final corner lane comes Causa. Corey rounds it, slips his way out of the final turn, heads for the line. It's 3 wins in 4 races. He wins in Malaysia. Jamie just ahead of his teammate in second. Audie Brilla third. Jamie.
Corey probably jumped off.
Could have been more, but he won't take it. 8 points gained on Michael Davies. 7 points overall tonight gained.